disruptive to business. They're also worried about the radioactivity or the threat of radiation. And with international schools closing and with more and more embassies suggesting to their nationals that it might be a good idea to leave Japan, some people aren't taking any chances.
That was Andrew Wood reporting from Hong Kong International Airport. Now, the electronics industry is nervously looking at events in Japan, not surprisingly, and Japanese firms are big suppliers of many parts that go into mobile phones, digital cameras and music players. In particular, Japan accounts for 50% of the memory chips used in portable devices. A report out today said that Apple might have trouble sourcing batteries and memory chips for its new iPad. Well, Malcolm Penn is the Chief Executive of Future Horizons. That's a research group that looks at the computer chip business. Thank you for joining us, Malcolm. How much disruption are we seeing at this stage?
At the immediate time, not so much, because there was enough components in the supply chain to take care of the immediate. But this will start to bite home in a few weeks' time when the first shortages start to appear, and hit hard even further in about 3 months' time when the production that isn't being made today should have been coming online.
And it's the disruption to the infrastructure, isn't it, that's key here, particularly electricity?
At the moment, that's correct, yes, rather than factories being destroyed, although there are some. But these factories need a lot of electricity, a lot of clean water, and they are constantly operating. So any disruption will destroy product that's being made at that particular time, and that, of course, will create tremendous shortages.
And which other components are you specifically looking at which might be vulnerable here?
Well, the industry is very diverse. It makes chips for everything, but the memory chips will be certainly the first to be affected, because they are the ones which inventories are much leaner on, and they're used in just about everything. So Apple is rightly to be concerned about these flash memory chips, because that is a crucial component for them.
And flash memory chips?
They're used in cameras, your USB sticks, they're used to take photographs, they're used to store the data you have on your iPhones, your iPads, your anything. They're the heart of it, really. Apart from the computing power, this is what actually helps them to store everything.
And for the rest of us, as we watch this unfolding, you say that it's going to take several weeks. Inevitably, are we going to see an impact on prices?
Yes, you will, because there will be shortages, and that inevitably means that we should be building now parts for the second and third quarter. Those will be constrained, and that's the busy start of the season. So even things like the Christmas TVs and all of those things there could well be in short supply.
And Malcolm, I know it's difficult at this stage because we're in the early stages of this, but are you able to look beyond the Christmas period? I mean, is this going to have a significant impact for years?
Yeah, well, I think so, because before the crisis, the industry was working to very, very tight, lean schedules, so there was no capacity excess, and in fact a tendency to be under capacity. So now this has been taken out, it's going to squeeze the supply chain even more. And that will take a long time, because if I build a factory today, you won't see the output for 18 months.
Malcolm Penn, thank you very much. And in fact, for more on the crisis in Japan,